Hello everybody. In this video we are going to study law of sine. When do we use law of sine? We use law of sine to find the missing side or missing angle of a triangle. So let triangle ABC in the figure have the sides A, B and C. Then the sine A over side A will be equal to sine B over side B, and that's going to be equal to the ratio of sine C over side C. You can also use the flip version of this formula, because if you flip the fractions, you don't change the ratio. So we say that this ratio is equal to this ratio, and that ratio is equal to this ratio. So you can pick up any two and find the missing angle or side. Let's see it in the examples. This is example 1. We are given triangle ABC with angle A is 93, angle C is 58, and side AC is 16. We are going to find CB. CB is side A because it's just across the vertex A. So 16 is side B and this is side C. Because we are looking for A, we have to include this in our formula. So sine A over side A is equal to, another pair we are given is side B. But we don't know sine of B yet, but we can find it using the angle sum. We know that all three angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So that angle B is equal to 180 minus 93 plus 58. That's gonna be 29. So now we know angle B is 29. So we can plug in the numbers. Sine A is sine of 93. And side A is unknown that we are looking for. Sine of B is sine of 29. And side B is 16. Now all we have to do is just arithmetic, just cross multiplication. So A times sine of 29 is equal to 16 times sine of 93. So we're solving for A, so we need to divide both sides on sine of 29. They cancel out, so A is equal to 16 times sine of 93 divided by sine of 29. Now let's use the calculator for this. Now all we have to do is just to type the numbers in our calculator. You can use either screen calculator, any online calculator, or your TI series calculators. So we are going to multiply 16 times sine of 93 divided by sine of 29. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode, or else you get the wrong answer. So our answer is 32.9, which is closest whole number is 33. So 33 is the answer. Let's check the second problem. We are given triangle XYZ and we're going to find the side YZ. Side YZ is side X, just across the angle X. This is side Z and this is side Y. So we're looking for side X. So we have to include this in our formula. So sine of X, our angle X, over side X is equal to, now we are going to pick up one of the pairs here, whichever is given. We are given side Y, so we're going to use side Y. Again, but we don't know the angle Y. Again, we're going to use the triangle sum. So 63 plus 101 plus angle Y has to be equal to 180 degree. So angle Y is 180 minus 63 plus 101, which is going to be 16 degree. So we know that angle Y is 16. Now we can plug in the numbers. Sine of X is sine of 63. Side X is what we are looking for. Sine of Y is sine of 16. That's what we found from triangle sum. And side Y is 9. Now we have to do cross multiplication. So 9 times sine of 63 is equal to X times sine of 16. Because we're looking for X, we need to keep X alone. So we divide both sides on sine of 16. And our X will be equal to 9 times sine of 63 divided by sine of 16. Again, make sure your calculator is in degree mode. This is highlighted here, so it's in degree mode. And the answer is 29.09. Closest whole number is 29. Nearest tenth is 29.1. So nearest tenth is 29.1. Let's check another problem. In number 3, we are looking for angle C, this angle. So we need to include this in our law of sine formula. So sine of C over side C equals to, only side A is given, so we need to use this, sine of A over side A. Now we're going to plug in the numbers. Sine of C, we don't know. That's what we are looking for. And side C is 24. This is our side C. Equal to sine of A is sine of 82. And side A is 29. Now all we have to do is just cross multiplication. So 29 times sine of C is equal to 24 times sine of 82. Because we are looking for angle C, we need to isolate this term. Our first step is to divide both sides on 29. So we get rid of 29. Now, because we are looking for the angle, we need to inverse sine both sides. So if we use the inverse operation of sine, angle C becomes free. So we're going to arc sine on both sides. Sine inverse is the same thing as arc sine. So sine inverse cancels sine, so angle C will be equal to this expression. Arc sine of 24 sine of 82 divided by 29, and the calculator will tell us. Now we're going to use inverse operation. For this, first click on the inverse operation. Make sure you're on degree mode. Click on arc sine, inverse operation, arc sine, and arc sine of, we need two parentheses. One group is for numerator and other group is for denominator. 24 sine of 82 divided by just 29. So the answer is 55 degree. So nearest degree is 55. So we know that angle measure of C is 55. If they were looking for both angle C and angle B, then what would you do? Would you do law of sine again? No, you don't need that. you can directly use angle sum. So angle A plus angle C plus angle B has to be equal to 180. So angle B is 180 minus 82 plus 55. So that's the measure of this angle. Let's check problem 4. This time we're looking for missing angle again. Let's set up the ratio. We're looking for angle F, and side F is not given either. Side D, side E. So this two angle and side given, this pair is given, so let's use sine of E over side E is equal to, because we're looking for F, angle F, we need to include this in our formula. Sine of F over F. But we don't know both angle F and side F, so we need to find first side F. For this we're going to use law of cosine. So law of sine and law of cosine go together. You need to know both formula fluently because they help each other. Now we're going to find side F using law of cosine. I have detailed video about law of cosine that I'm going to paste the link in this description. So using law of cosine, side F is the F squared is equal to two other sides, E squared plus D squared minus 2 times ED times cosine of F. So F squared we don't know. E is 26 squared plus D is 24 squared minus 2 times 26 times 24 times cosine of F. Here, because we don't have angle F and side F, we're going to start using the formula for side E. So E squared, because we have both angle and side, E squared is equal to D squared plus F squared minus 2 times dF times cosine of E, because side E and cosine angle E go together. Now E is 26. 26 squared is equal to D is 24 squared, F is unknown, minus 2 times D is 24, F is unknown, times cosine of E, cosine of 103. Here we have unknown F that we're going to solve for. So plugging in numbers and plugging in them in your calculator, you can find F as 5.96, and you can plug this in your law of sine formula and solve for angle F using arcsine. Now we can plug F in our formula. So what we have is sine of E, which is sine of 103, over side C, which is 26, is equal to sine F, that's what we are looking for, over 5.96 is roughly 6. Now we have to do cross multiplication. So 6 times sine of 103 is equal to 26 times sine of F. We divide both sides on 26 and we arcsine on both sides, so the angle becomes free. So arcsine of 6 times sine of 103 divided by 26 is the answer. So let's check our calculator. So we're going to click on inverse operation. We're going to click on arcsine, and 6 times sine of 103 divided by 26. And it's in degree mode, so the answer is closest angle is 13 degree. So our angle F is 13 degree. And if you're looking for angle D, then you use triangle interior angle sum. So these three angles add up to 180. So angle D is 180 minus 103 plus 13. So that's it for Law of Sine. Practice more problems and you're going to be fluent on Law of Sine. Thank you for watching.